So Aquarius, the new moon message coming forward to your sign speaks a lot about distance, like you feeling either that you are um, very distant from someone or from achieving something or from something in general that you long to be closer with. I feel like this sense of distance might also be speaking for some of you Aquarius, that even in your proximity, even in relationships that are around you, you know, and with closed loved ones, you could be feeling like there's a sense of distance, a sense of separation or a gap emotionally between you and others that might be concerning you, that you might be thinking heavily about. Why am I feeling either why you're feeling distant or so distant from someone or people in general, or why someone seems to be so distant emotionally, physically, mentally from you. Others of you, I also feel like there's a little bit of a message here for some of you Aquarius of being a little bit lost inside, and it's like you're looking out here. It's like your internal world is like a very complex maze for some of you. You're trying to figure out what you want, where you want to go, who you want to be with, what type of choices you should be making, what's your life purpose, what's your life path, yada, yada, yada. So whatever your big questions are. And I feel like for some of you Aquarius, this is about everything actually, dealing with your life. And so your internal map is like a very... It's an experience that it's complex. It's a process that it's taking its time, right, for you to unfold and for you to properly find a way out of the maze, find a way out of the lost feeling. Some of you are here to reconnect as well with a part of your own that you have been detached from. So the sense of distance and detachment can also be something of your own, right, that you have not been like a Cancer, the sign of Cancer had the energy of unplugging. I feel like for you Aquarius, you need to plug yourself to your own energy. It's like a sense of not being connected to your source. There's a lack of lively feeling. There's a lack of joy, a lack of, you know, interest, a sense of apathy when it comes to who you are or how your life is going. Is a cold feeling. Again, this distance, this detachment can be something that you have created, right? A mechanism you have created previously to keep you from dealing with intense, traumatic, shocking situations. And now, whatever it is that you're trying to deal or figure out requires that you return to that part that you have before detached yourself from. And of course, the majority of times we do this unconsciously. But consciously, I'm feeling like some of you need to make a little bit more effort in figuring out your own enigmas. It's like both the questions, Aquarius, all of your questions have the answer, right? And the answer lies in you, just as the questions that showed up or the questions that are showing up. It's just, I feel like you don't see your internal world again as a source of help or as a source of guidance, or you're not using your inner guidance as you should to unfold the path, discover the way to something. I also feel like some of you Aquarius are tired, are like this, there's this fatigue energy where perhaps you are a little bit drained of your own vital energy, and so there's a sense of charging as well, plugging energetically when it comes to your own vitality. Your own health and well-being might be something to consider during this new moon phase as important to take care of, so that It's like fueling yourself inside is so important, so other things fall into place. There's no magic pill, Aquarius. I'm feeling like some of you are waiting for someone to save you, or for a miracle to happen, or for something outside of you again to happen. There's no magical pill here. I'm sorry, that is going to make you better. No one and nothing can make you better but your own. We have, of course, many helps throughout the way, yes, but it's always as a complement, not as a need. Because when we need others, or when we need other experiences to make us, work towards achieving the best self we can, it's codependency. So when that person leaves, or when that person dies, or when, whatever you're doing stops working, you're left again in the same spot, right? Of not being able to. I feel like for some of you, this is talking about, again, emotional self-sufficiency, creative self-sufficiency, financial self-sufficiency. There's a sense of self-sufficiency that it's not, I feel like you're not having the best relationship when it comes to that, which is interesting, because usually Aquarius are quite self-sufficient energies. They thrive, right, in the individual, with their individual force, but their individuality usually is so important. And so when people value so much individuality, one of the usual results is that they fight to achieve that self-sufficiency. But something might have happened that left you feeling, some of you is like something happened that left you feeling abandoned or alone, left out. Again, the sense of isolation. Something made you feel left out, and you're finding your way back in, or discovering that this left out is an illusion, right? The separation from you and others. There's more to it. There's more to it. Of course, that I'm talking about the highest vibration of what some of you ultimately are to understand and on your own. But in a more 3D kind of interpretation, yes, there can be a sense of just not feeling as supported, as loved, as cared, by your own, or you are not able to connect with who you are, and that can also be causing some stress, I feel. So I hope you have a great new moon cycle. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of March, I have a special offer available at the sales price, which is called Soul Circle. And if you would like to know more details about that, again, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below.